of waiting for frantic, fear-based ideas to pop up so that we can get our blood up, so we can get our heartbeat up, so there could be enough fear so that something can get me, either to get me to do something or not do something or freeze, or at least not have to do it from my own will and purpose. So I ask you this question. If you were so involved with your driven purpose of the moment, of whatever that is in your life, or your relationship, or your being, wherever you are in any part of the globe, how much would you be affected for the drama level of what is going on in the world versus if you had no purpose at all, like the majority of the world? So, if you don't stand for something, you'll fall for anything. And that's the reality, and that's the truth that we've been facing, Payam. That if we don't stand for something, you'll fall for anything. And if you don't create a powerful vision now, I can guarantee you that coronavirus and the fears around it will become your next vision for the next few years, because you did not take the time to implant a powerful vision for your life. So whatever comes along must fill the empty vacuum. Nasrin. So Nasrin, Payam, Shahrukh, Shohre, and everybody else watching with us, I'm speaking to you personally. I'm connecting with you in your heart and your mind. And so the vision must be there. The power of the vision must be there. I'm going to read a section in the Aramaic texts from the Zohar. I'll show it to you what it looks like just so you could scan the letters. And this section is actually designed for an epidemic, a fear-based epidemic that's both real, physically killing people, and metaphysically the aspect of the fear is also freezing people from truly living. So I'll read it first. Umedislikat la'af itkari ketoret. Hahuda amar yasimu ketora be'apecha. Veleit de batil motana be'alma. Ka ketoret. De'ihu kisura de dina berachame. Imreach nichoach be'af. Targum teqesher ketiru. Amar Rabbi Yehuda, Zaka'a chulkana de Ravchana milin setimin be'itgalya. Od Amar Butzina Kadisha. Now by hearing these letters, what you want to do is allow these letters and words and permutations to enter your psyche, because they are unaltered words of the Creator from way before time, before we made things complicated. De batar dislota ihu kekorbana, man de yema pitum haketoret, batal tehila de David, batal motana mibeta. This is a formula how to relieve ourselves from epidemic, from death, and from a world global fear that is going around. Now remember, the law of the universe is that what you resist persists. So what that means is that as long as you feel that you must wipe out the coronavirus or anything in your life that you must get rid of, as long as you feel that way, I'm going to have to pull this curtain a little bit down. So as long as you feel that way, part of what happens is that what you resist persists, which means that all your efforts and all your energy must go towards the avoidance of something which is inevitable for you, because where are you putting most of your energy? Let me give you an example. Imagine you're in a relationship and your main focus is not to lose that person. So you know what the answer for that is. You will lose that person. It's very simple. Simply because you are generating the energy of not losing that person. You're not generating the energy of how can I be in my best core self? How can I make sure that I am in my core essence of the best part of who I am on purpose, so that I can align my purpose with that person, so that together we could fulfill each other's language of love. That's not occurring for you. Why? Because you're focused on not losing that person. When you tell a child, don't fall, be careful when you walk around, don't slip, don't fall, don't hit the hot iron. All you're telling your child is fall, slip, and hit the hot iron. So I can guarantee you that before I said these words, and even right now, there's a big part of you that's just trying to avoid disease, that's just trying to avoid corona, which means he has to come and visit you, pay you a visit, because you haven't made peace with corona. You haven't made peace with your immune system. You haven't made peace with the fact that your immune system is actually comprised 80% of what protects you to have a strong immune system is actually being at peace with emotions like fear, guilt, shame, hiding, anger, sadness. 5 or 6 primary emotions. These take up subconsciously 80% of the ability for your body's immunity to be able to fight and stay strong. Only 20% of your subconscious, which is the master builder of your being, spends time fighting immunity, getting rid of extra germs, standing up for all the other elements that are coming into your body, because when the